I love it. Art with big quotation marks around it. What the world is coming to. I assume you do this in your living room and paint your ceiling?
No, sir, I do it in my garage.
I dare say that, well, she's gone. Oh, well, you see, it's kind of like this. Art these days, I just don't understand it. Whatever happened to well, not to be prideful, but the Hoffmizer name is of course famous. We were good friends with, you know, Michelangelo back in the day. That would be my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother Hoffmizer, actually. She bought these glasses from him. Ah, they're such lovely glasses. But anyway, the art these days just isn't the same. I don't know, but let's see. I have 2 more resumes, and the prospects are looking rather grey. Yes, Miss Hoffmizer, what is it?
Dr. Goose, mister!
It's Hoffmizer! Hoffmizer!
Hey, Miss Lily Kate Loudmouth!
Lily Kate Loudmouth, please come in. Well, hello, Miss Loudmouth. How are you doing today? Oh, lovely, lovely. Please be seated. Well, this will be interesting. Loudmouth. Hoffmizer gives such a great ring that you think, oh, he must be a man of renown. And Loudmouth gives a great ring that says, oh, she must be a woman of great verbosity. Let me see. You have a wonderful resume, I believe. I haven't had a chance to peruse it yet, but we shall together. Pardon the glasses, I'm getting old. Part of life, you will find out one of these days. You too shall get old, Miss Loudmouth. Miss Loudmouth. Oh, well, this is interesting. I'm sure it helps in administrative assistant areas. You were a mime at the circus, were you? Please, oh, well, that was quite brilliant, fascinating. I guess that was your answer to that question. But of course it was. It says here you are a mute. Are you a mute? The silence is... I don't know what it is, but it's something anyway. It says here that you spent 3 years at a communications school, but dropped out because you couldn't pass the oral exams. I'm sorry, but that doesn't look very good on your resume. But don't be so downhearted. I haven't been a great speaker my whole life. I'm sure it'll come to you once you quit being a mute. I mean, you should work on that. You enjoy music a lot and you aspire to be a vocalist. Is that true? Would you demonstrate? Oh, that sounds lovely. Lovely, lovely. My Aunt Gertrude used to sound like that in the shower. We all plugged our ears. You also enjoy origami. That's lovely. Oh, it's an invisible flower, a rose. Oh, no, of course it's not a rose. Dear me, the glasses. A carnation, perhaps? I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to say flower. The eyesight, I can't really see very well. You'll excuse me. Oh, thank you, dear. It's a lovely flower. It says that you can type well. Is that true? Oh, well, she carries her own keyboard around. That's interesting. Lovely, that's good. That's very good. Well, I believe that, we shall, be in touch, I'm sure. We'll call you, or you can call us and talk. Well, Miss Swizzle will see you out. It was good to have you, Miss Loudmouth. Thank you, that will be all. All that my nerves can stand, mind you. I don't quite understand. She had great potential. The typing skills was immaculate. Were immaculate. I can't believe I had bad grammar. It's not like the Hoffmeisters. But the mute thing. Now, mind you, I don't like talking. I want someone who can be emotionally quiet. But someone who can at least say yes and no would be quite helpful. I believe there's one more, and Well, it's almost lunchtime, I would hope. That must be this next person, Miss Swizzle. What is it?
Doctor! Hoffmizer!
That was close, Miss Swizzle. Closest yet. But it's Hoffmeister. Hoffmeister. With a capital Hoff.
Mr. John Doe! Is he you?
A John Doe?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure that's not an alias?
That's what he said.
Well, I hope I don't get stabbed and you steal all my money. Please show him in. Hello.
Sir?
Mr. John Doe, is it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you do know that, in all the criminal records, your fingerprints show up on all the great bills, you know? It has your picture, John Doe, and a thumbprint right underneath it, on all the illustrations.
I'm hurt.
Well, that wasn't you, I'm sure that was someone else. You were too young. Besides, that man had a grizzled beard and was quite old.
You don't understand, it was my uncle.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. His uncle was a crook, but apparently he comes from a good background, so we'll give him a chance. Mr. Doe,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to bring this uncomposure upon you. Please, do you need a tissue or are you all right?
I'm fine.
My dear child, a young one. Young is very good, you see. They're quite trainable. Allow me to peruse your resume with you. You worked at a restaurant called Fat Mohammed. Please, tell me about Fat Mohammed. I don't believe I've ever heard of this.
From what I understood, he's Irish.
Irish? Well, we'll just go with Fat Mo's then. Alright, so tell me, did you learn any skills while you worked at Fat Mo's?
I'm an excellent grill master.
A grill master? You know, we occasionally have a griller on the front patio between the Porsche and the Corvette.
Oh, I saw one burning. Oh, I just don't want to
I
go.
hope it wasn't three houses. Bless me, I always park the Hoffmizer Lamborghini in the parking lot upstairs above the office. I wouldn't want anything to happen to it. After all, it was my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's. And you also spent a few years and are currently a computer maintenance man at the local IT school.
Yes, sir. The reason why I was late was I was fixing 3 of yours downstairs.
What are my computers?
Yes, sir. One of them was unplugged and one of them the monitor wasn't put in properly.
Oh, dear me. It was Miss Swizzle, I'm sure. You saw her as you came in. A bumble-headed, wonderful lady who can make a steaming cup of coffee and forget to turn it off and burn the house down. We've had the sprinkler system go off 4 times, ruined a set of books that belonged to my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather Hoffmeister, who was of course married to my great-great-great-great-grandmother Hoffmeister, who bought these glasses from the wonderful Michelangelo, the great artist. Do you like art?
No.
He doesn't like art. Well, that's alright, we can't all be artists. Let me ask you a few questions, because quite frankly, there's been much verbosity going on these days and these interviews, and really I just want to get down to it, if I may. Is that alright with you?
Yes.
I just want to ask you a series of yes or no questions that would just help me. These questions would just answer them, please. Without too much verbiage. The problem with the ladies is they talked incessantly. Except for the mute, which talked not at all. I don't understand these things. Can you type?
Yes.
Can you use word processors on the computers?
Yes.
And how about PowerPoint?
Yes.
Windows XP?
Yes.
So far, so good. Something that always gets Miss Swizzle is the copiers. Do you know how to run a copier?
Yes.
Bless his heart. Can you make a cup of coffee?